So it's very hard to just say of the playoff race for this season. Looking at the playoffs this year, it's been a very tense playoffs, I'm not going to say the least, yeah. And all I know of my team, and I can't say level right now, with 55 points, yeah. It's been a very, very ups and downs of this season, because we've been good this season, we've been bad this season, we've been average this season. And even though we've currently tried and been on a round of cycle of like winning, drawing, losing, all that stuff like that, yeah, to get 55 points is very impressive, yeah, but not as impressive, yeah, as how far away are the playoffs are, yeah. Currently in the playoffs, yeah, are Bradford, Bolton, Stockport and Reading, and those sort of teams, yeah. Bradford and Bolton have secured playoffs, yeah, no matter what, yeah. There's no way you're going to catch up on them, yeah. If they do slip off, yeah, and they could get dragged into a playoff fight. But of all the basics, yeah, looking at Stockport and Reading are currently sitting in the playoffs, yeah. The big concern of the Luton Town Fan, yeah. For me, yeah, we need the Stockport, Reading, and even Wickham to drop points today, because they were playing today. All the other games were postponed due to international call-ups. But for us, yeah, it sort of didn't really help, yeah. We became 5 points behind the playoffs, yeah, and now we're officially 6 points behind the playoffs. So it's a very sort of a tense moment, to say the least. But what I'm really glad to say, yeah, we've sort of improved in the last 2 years, yeah, after we've been suffering 2 relegation battles, yeah. And we've actually got more points we had last season when we was in the Championship, where we've got 49 points. Now we're looking at it, we've got 55 points. We're 6 points behind playoffs. We're also 15 points behind the relegation. So the relegation is completely fine. We are safe. We're staying in League One, yeah. That's the good thing, yeah. All we're right now trying to aim for is the playoffs. And like I said, we are 6 points behind the playoffs, yeah. It used to be 5 points, but now we're 6 points. After Reading and Stockport making a big gap on the circumstances of it, yeah. We now need to try and fight our way back, yeah. Even though there's other teams like Huddersfield, Plymouth, Wickham and Stevenage are also out of the playoff fight, yeah. They're trying to fight as well, yeah. If we want to turn this season around, yeah, Luton has to win the next 5 out of 7 games. Because we've got 7 games left in the season. We need to win 5 and draw 2 to secure ourselves into the playoff fight, yeah. And if we do that and other teams drop points, we'll be in the playoffs, yeah, by probably about 5th or 6th place, yeah. And we'll probably get about at least 70 to 75 points. So it could go either way. It could go either way at all, yeah. But what we want to say to least, yeah, we want to try and fight for these sort of places. Like, even though, like I said, we're 6 points behind, yeah, we want to push, we want to fight, we want to try and get a lot of advantage in, yeah. But obviously, we don't know what to expect yet. We can't predict the future, pretty much, yeah. But if we want to say the least, yeah, the biggest rival, to say the least, is Stevenage, because Stevenage is local to Luton. It's like 20 minutes away from... Literally, Stevenage and Luton are literally 20 minutes away from each other. So it's pretty much an A1 derby, to say the least, yeah. And looking at all the teams that are currently fighting for playoffs, and even the 2 teams that are fighting for playoffs, Stockport has never been in the Championship for probably over a decade now, yeah. On the other hand, Reading, the last time they were in the Championship was 2 years ago when they got relegated in the 22-23 season. Stevenage, in the hand, yeah, has never been in the Championship for probably nearly over a decade, not even a century. So, but Wickham and Plymouth, yeah. Plymouth have got relegated last season to the Championship. They joined us from relegation, yeah. Wickham hasn't been in the Championship since 2021-22 season. So, what's to say the least? Huddersfield hasn't been in the Championship since the 22-23 season, and they joined relegation when Reading got relegated. So, we'll see how it goes, yeah. And not to say the least, yeah, the next game Luton has is Peterborough. They're currently sitting 12th in the league, so they're 5 points behind us, yeah. But if we win and other teams drop points, we can extend the playoff fight, yeah. And the teams below us, and they're currently below 11 right now, which is behind us, they probably will get nowhere near the playoffs, yeah. So we'll see how it goes, yeah. And even though we're 7 points behind, we're 6 points behind playoffs, and we're officially about 18 points behind automatics, yeah. It's a bit of an impressive season what Luton have been going through the last 2 years after back-to-back relegation. So we'll see how it goes, yeah. I want to know what's your thoughts down in the comments, yeah. Will Luton get playoffs this season? For me, I hope so, but at the same time, I don't think so at the same time, yeah. But we'll see. We don't know. If we don't get playoffs this season, Jack Wolf's just got to turn this whole season. He has to turn the whole Luton team around to get playoffs next season, yeah. But let me know down in the comments, yeah. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.